right, hi, this is Mrs. Spitz here. We are going to be working on a lesson today called Rounding Whole Numbers, which may be a review to you all. It's always good to go back and review steps for rounding. So these are the steps. I already have them written in here. Let's see, why don't we use an example to begin with, and then we'll go through each of these steps. It makes more sense that way. So we're going to choose a number, 123,824, all right? And I want to round that to the nearest thousand. So what I'm going to do is look at the thousand place, right? Here's my simple family, thousand family, and here's the units of thousand, tens and hundreds. So it said thousand, it means the units of thousand, all right? So we're looking at that 3,000. So it says find the place to be rounded. So I'm going to rewrite it here and just underline that 3,000, right? Look at the digit to the right. So now I'm looking at the digit to the right is 800, okay? Now I'm evaluating that 8. My question is it greater than or equal to 5? Well, it is greater than, right? So I have two answers here. No is going to lead me to number 4 here. Yes will lead me to number 4 here. So yes, it is greater than 5. So my next step is increase the digit in place to be rounded by 1. All right, so I'm going to take this number, oops, let me just redo this. I'm going to write the number first so you can see. All right, increase the digit in place to be rounded by 1. So that means that 3 now is going to change to 4. All right? And change each digit to the right of the rounded place to 0. So I'm going to take all those away, and I am going to add zeros as their placeholders there. All right? So those are the steps for rounding numbers. They can get confusing when you go up into larger numbers. So that's why I wanted to pick a larger number for this so that you could see that step and that process, all right? So let's do another number. I'd like to do another one where our flow chart's going to go a different way, okay? So I'm going to take this one off, and again, you can pause this or rewind it if you need to go over that first section. But let's use another example, 947,941, okay? Find the place to be rounded. This time I want to round the 100. I want to round it to the nearest 100. All right, so let's rewrite this, and let's underline our 9 because that's 900, okay? Now I'm wondering, here's the question I'm asking. I'm looking to the digit at the right. So I'm going to look at the 4, which is in the tens place. Number 3, is it greater than or equal to 5? Well, no, and this time it's not greater than or equal to 5. So I'm going to go over to this part of my little flow chart that says no. And it says leave the digit in place unchanged. Okay, so 947,000, I'm going to leave that 9 unchanged. And then it says change, I go to 5 now, change each digit to the right of the rounded place to 0. So I'm just going to replace all of them, those other numbers, with 0, okay? So I've rounded it to the closest hundred, and this will be 947,900, okay? So all you need to do is follow that chart. Once you've done it, and some of you may be very adept at rounding numbers, once you've done it, and you've done it a couple of times, the trick is looking at the number to the right of the one you want to round, okay? And then follow the yes or the no on those, whether it's greater than or equal to 5. Okay, so let me just change this for a minute, and let me use the number 51, okay? And again, we have the same number, right? I want to also round to the nearest hundred. I'm going to look at this digit 5, all right? Is it greater than or equal to 5? Well, it's equal to 5. And if that is yes, I'm going to come over here, right? I'm going to increase the digit in the place to be rounded by 1. So that means I have to change the 9 to 10, which means the 7 is going to have to change. And then I replace all the other ones to zeros. So that has to go up 1, but if it's a 9, it's going to have to change the next digit up as well. Otherwise, if it rounds only to 900, I've rounded down. It's like this is a smaller number here, right? So that's tricky when you have a 9 in that place and you have to round it up. So just remember that. It's one of those little tricks. Okay, so I hope you understand this a little bit better. And if you have any questions, you can call or text me or email me. Thank you very much. Have a good day.